G'day, this is Jason here from 1 Hour Forex, and today is December the 5th, 2011. We had a few nice trades here again today, I'll have to say, which is really good for all us 1 Hour Forex traders. Okay, so let's get right into the setups here. Okay, right here, okay, was our 7 o'clock GMT, which is 3 a.m. in the morning, or I mean 2 a.m. in the morning. Sorry about that, I'm mixed up with this winter time change now. So anyway, this was the setup right here. Okay, it opened up, it came down, basically they bought it off here, and also I was just about to go for my crosshair up here, but I learned a new trick from a fellow 1 hour trader. And what you do is on your mouse, you have your scroll button, right? That scrolls up and down. Well, all that you do is press on the scroll button and look, voila, there is the crosshair. If you want to get rid of the crosshair, just click any button, your left mouse button or your right mouse button. But if you want the crosshair, you just first click on the chart so that it knows that you're on the chart. Click down, push down on your scroll wheel, and there it is. Okay, so anyway, from the open here to 34, okay, it was like 4.2 pips, okay? Like I told you before, it does not have to be a perfect science, okay? It doesn't have to perfectly come down here and touch the 34 and then go up, okay? It could either pierce through it, 5, 7 pips, or not even touch it and come within 4 to 7 pips for it to be still a valid bounce off of a major support, okay? Plus, we had 3 hours before that where it basically kept bouncing off of the 34 level, okay? So that was another indication that this is a good long. If it comes down, bounces off here, comes back up and turns blue, okay, that was our long trade, okay? So anyway, there was some major resistance right here, okay, but still it blew, we already blew through it here, okay, so it gave us the indication that we could still go higher, okay? So anyway, you would have got long right here at 34.10 to 34.11, and your target would have been the pivot, okay? So there was a 26.7 pip winner. If you held on to it, okay, and wanted to go to 34.50, well, you almost hit it, and then you would have got it on the next opening bar. You could have moved your stop up, locked in 5 pips or something, and even though it came back down, it went back up, it would have hit your target right there, or even within the next hour. So, if that would have been, if you would have got in at 34.11, okay, that was like a 39 pip winner to the 34.50 target line. Okay, so this next hour that opened up, okay, there was no trade here. And why was there no trade here? Because from where it opened, okay, to the target line is like a couple pips. And even if it came back down, even if it opened up, went up to here, came back down and turned red, okay, there was 9 pips. You need 10 pips from your entry to the nearest pivot line, whole number, or strong support and resistance level, okay? So there was no trade on this bar, on the 3 o'clock bar. Now on the 4 o'clock bar as well, we did not, here I go reaching for that crosshair again, even though it opened up here, bounced off the pivot, okay, if you would have bought right here, it's only 8.5 pips to 34.50 target line. So there was no trade on here as well. If you did do it, well, and you got out in the close, well, you made a few pips. But that technically is not a trade because you need 10 pips from your entry point to your target, okay? You see on this one, we had 10 points. We had like 26. pips from the entry to the target. That's why this was a valid trade. Okay, so in the UK session, we made 27 pips. Woohoo! Okay, now let's move on to the US session. Okay, so here is the starting of the US session. Okay, so right here, okay, it opened up, came down, bounced off the pivot, but then again, okay, let's get that crosshair out. From there to there, it's only 6 pips. Okay, so because it's only 6 pips, there is no trade signal there. Okay? So, anyway, I was just checking my Skype there. There was no trade on this one. Okay? But there was a trade on this one. And what was the trade? The trade was basically opening up, coming down, almost bouncing off the pivot, but more importantly, what it bounced off of was this trend line, okay? And I showed you examples of these trend lines that in the video course where you draw the trend line when you see a nice trend happening where price keeps bouncing off, going up, bouncing off, going up, bouncing off, going up. Okay? So, our entry would have been right there. Okay? 1 pip above where it turned blue. Okay? You got about 15 pips to the close and 33 pips to the top if you were to take it for somewhere up there. I don't know if you did. Our target was 47 pips. Okay? So you definitely got 15 pips out of this one. Now this next trade, okay, even though it's closed lower, it opened up, it came down, okay, basically bounced off of 34.50 and almost bounced off the trend line, okay, came back up, turned blue. I did this trade myself and took about, oh, there I go again, looking for that crosshair up there. I'm so used to doing that. And now I just have to press my scroll button. Okay, so anyway, 1 pip from there. This was your target, okay? I took about 14 pips out of there. I got a little antsy. Once it got near the top, it was hesitating. I just took my pips. Okay, but anyway, you could have got about 15 pips out of this second trade. Okay, so you got 15 pips here, 15 pips here. You got 2 beautiful trades. There was no trade on this one right here, okay? Which, that was past our time anyway. That's 11 o'clock. So this is 8, 9, and 10 right here. 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, Eastern Standard Time. So you got 15 pips on this one, 15 pips on this one, and you got 26 pips on this one. So that's a total of 30 and 31 and 26 is 58 pips today. 3 winning trades, no losers. Again, it's a beautiful thing, beautiful day here in the 1 Hour Forex neighborhood. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow in the video.